How these last 2 days of practice felt for you, both working back in terms of pain, what you're dealing with in there?
It's been good. Just getting back out there, back in the routine of things. It's definitely back. Good to be back with the guys, just practicing and just never left off anything. Bringing the energy and just doing things that I can control. So.
How close to 100% do you feel right now?
I feel good. In terms of like playing tomorrow, I'm just going to listen to the trainers and the coaches and see how I feel. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to be back and back moving. So,
what's this injury been like to go through? Because obviously, the kind of something that happened your oblique.
Yeah, the ribs and the obliques, like tough injury because like you just literally have to rest it. You can't like rehab or do anything to make it feel better. So just a lot of rest, and then after that settles, just moving around, just get back to regular routine. So it's been tough recovery, but it's been good.
How long did you have to go doing nothing? Like how long was
2
your
weeks.
2 weeks of just doing nothing at all? What was it like to get back at it after that?
It's definitely hard just watching all my teammates go to war. Obviously, I want to be out there, but I'm just taking care of myself and doing the right things that get me back playing. So,
what was the biggest thing you learned watching that can help you now that you're back on the court?
I'd say just adding more to our defense, bringing energy on that side of the ball, and just playing the right way. I feel like when we play the right brand of basketball, I don't think most teams can play with us, and just trying to get back to that point. So.
Last 2 games, I think 33 and 35 assists. Is that the right way, and how do you make sure that becomes a consistent thing?
We work on that every day at practice, making the right play, extra play, and yeah, just if we're all playing together, all connected, then it turns out well. So.
This was your first lengthy absence since joining the NBA in terms of from an injury. What did you learn about the rehab process or how you need to attack that kind of stuff?
The training staff here is so good at taking care of us and just making sure we're on track to get back. And yeah, this is the first injury I've ever dealt with, knock on wood. But yeah, it was hard sitting out, like I said. But the training staff did everything they could to get me back, so I feel good.
You said you feel good now. Like, what did you have to know was good? I guess. I mean, how did the doctor say like this is how you have to feel before we know you're ready? Like, something you'd not notice anymore. I guess.
I feel like there was a day last week where I kind of just got over a hump in terms of like pain and all that stuff, and I've been working out for like a week and a half now, and yeah, just getting back to normal. It gets better every day, so obviously I feel soreness sometimes in that area, but yeah, I feel way better than I did at the beginning of the whole rehab process. So.
Hard pivot, but what do you think of the new All-Star Game format?
What is it?
Do you see it? It's
No.
4 teams, 3 teams of 8, I think, and then 1 team of the Rising Stars. It'll be a little tournament.
Okay. How long are the games?
They play to a score. I can't remember what
I think it's 40.
40, I think, yeah.
I don't know if I like that, but I think it'll be good for viewers and all that stuff. So I think it's cool that they continue to add cool stuff like that. But yeah.
Thank you. 2 games, over 30 assists. How would you describe the offensive execution and the ball movement?
Yeah, I think the ball's it's not sticking as much. It's starting to move a lot more continuity in our offense, and I think it's been the biggest message. Just keep sharing the ball, just keep moving around so we get the best shot.
So how much was all this practice time necessary in terms of getting people connected and kind of getting back to some of those fundamental ideas of sharing the ball and being connected on defense? How much does it help you guys reset and reconnect?
Yeah, sometimes you just got to get back to basics. I think that us having these guys out, that we've had the majority of the season, gives them time to come back in and get those reps. And then you got guys like Aaron trying to work his way back. Hopefully Ben Sheppard will join us on this trip. I think he's starting to feel a lot better, a lot healthier. He's looked good the past couple of days. So I think it's just important just for overall just team chemistry.
In general, I know it was good to be in the in-season tournament, but the way the schedule worked, was it a pretty nice break or back to basics time this last 2 weeks for you?
Yeah, I feel like you always want to compete at the highest level. We didn't get the job done. I think at that this year in the actual tournament time of things, but it gave us a lot of time to work on ourselves and a lot of time to work on the bigger picture.
I saw you pulling Thomas aside during the game, and I know you helped Moses a couple weeks ago, but what's the process, the mentorship for you pulling in someone like that that plays your position that you need to help learn the system and the techniques?
I just talk to people like I'd like to be taught to. I feel like when you come to a new situation, new players, new staff, new system, it can be a little overwhelming. But I'm just trying to let them know this is a perfect system for him. I've played against Thomas in high school. I've been familiar with the game for a long time, and he fits what we do perfectly. It brings a lot of energy. So I'm always happy to have him, join us and just encourage him, let him know that we got his back.
Do you remember those matchups in high school? I mean, Well, what do you remember about him the first time you saw him play?
He's played a lot of energy, and I hated chasing him around. That's what I think I knew. He's always in the glass and just shoot the ball a little bit, just play with a constant motor. And I'm just glad he's on my side.
Myles, what's the next step for you guys defensively this year?
I think the biggest thing is we play great defense the first 20 seconds of the shot clock, and we'll have a breakdown in the last 4, or a foul, or some kind of miscommunication or a switch or something like that. So I think the next iteration of us is playing through the shot clock, 24 seconds, as opposed to just playing, a good defensive majority of the time.
What do you think of the new All-Star game format? I don't know if you had a chance to see it.
Could you explain it?
Yeah.
One of y'all, please. Yeah, 'cause I saw it, but I didn't look into it.
All-Stars get split into 3 teams. 4th team is the Rising Stars, and then there's a 4-team tournament.
Stars.
I think it's a winner, right? The
winning team from Rising
Plays against
Stars.
the All-Stars?
Yeah.
I mean, I just know what I'm accustomed to. I think a few years ago when they the best I've seen the All-Star game was they had the East-West format. I think they were playing to like a point total or something like that. It got really, really competitive. So I understand trying to switch things up, but in my opinion, I think just the classic East versus West is it's fun. It's what I grew up on and what I know.
Thanks, guys.